You see, we all been taught this hood way like it's the way we supposed to live. Like we supposed to ignore the rich way and skip to the hood way. Well, fuck the hood way, I want the rich way. The hood way or the rich way. You want the hood way or the rich way. You want the hood way or the rich way. Hood way or the rich way. The hood way noodles, that's cool and all. Rich way got the steaks, I want the steaks and all. Hood way or the rich way. Hood way driving buckets.
The show about to start. Get your water ready. Tighten up.
Easy to pick. I want the rich. Fuck the hood way. I want the rich. I want the
It's your boy Prezi Presidential Talent Group is the label. Here we are with another episode of Bar Talk from the Crib, episode 31. You know we got to get our water right. How's everybody doing today? I'd like to thank God for being here for another day. Thank God for being here for another day. You know we got to get the water right. I hope y'all got your water right. Got to get that pH right, you know. Another episode. How is y'all doing out there today, ski? Let's get zooted real quick. Let's get that pH in the system. I'm gonna take a double shot for y'all. I know some of y'all might be stressed out. Some of y'all might be going through good times. Some of y'all might be going through great times. Everybody take a shot. We're gonna jump right on in today. Yes, okay. Today's episode 31, Bar Talk from the Crib. What are we gonna be talking about today? You know, I got my handy dandy dander scander. Got that line greener. You know what I'm saying? So how I look. All I need is some glasses now, you feel me? Today's episode, reality check. It's kind of like the looking in the mirror episode, but a reality check is a little more different. It's more in depth. When is the last time you had a reality check? As you know, we live in a universe where can't nobody check nobody. So the only person responsible for the reality check is you. So you what? And then when we go through your paperwork, you ain't done a reality check, just like you ain't done an oil check. And we know why your car fucked up, but you still trying to figure out why you fucked up. Now we gonna dive right into the facts, so don't take my word for it. Make sure you do your own research. First, we gonna dig into what is a reality check, because some of y'all is goober gabbers. So I'm gonna give it to you in gooby gappy, so everybody can understand, from the professor to the goober gaps in the back. So don't you worry. You just hold your horses, and I got this under control. What is a reality check? A reality check is an occasion on which one is reminded of the state of things in the real world. I want you to focus on something there. Goober Gabber. It's at the real world. Not your fantasy world. Not some made up fucking world. Not the world you're crying about because it ain't there. Reality check brings you back to the real world. That's why you gotta do a reality check often to get yourself back into the real game, coach. You in some other fantasy world. You went on Facebook, went into some fake reality cascality, and you didn't even know who your real self is. So what is a reality check? Is an occasion on which one is reminded of the state of things in the real world. If you ain't reminded yourself of the state of things in the real world, you need to go outside, because it was almost World War III last week. And you was twerking and jerking and didn't even know. A bomb was about to come through the window. Ooh-wee! That's what you would have been screaming. Back to reality check. Okay, why is it important? Now, I know some goober gabbers out there like, well, why would a reality check be important? So I got the handy dander here. It helps you stay grounded in the present. You hear how it keeps focusing on the present, not your ganders flander, not the past when you was the man and now you ain't got it. Keeps you grounded in the present. Not the last year and the splash year. Keeps you grounded in today. You still thinking, you still 2008 woke. The hell is that? It's moving along here. It helps you make sound decisions and avoid potential pitfalls. Now, you wonder why you ain't making sound decisions. It's real simple here, gander. You ain't did no reality check. So that's why your mind's convoluted and it's going to avoid pitfalls. But you don't want to avoid pitfalls because you ain't doing reality checks. And you're wondering why you're in situations that you're in. We can't depend on nobody but you to do the reality check because can't nobody tell you a goddamn thing. We need you, soldier boy, first to do a reality check. Get to it. By elevating situations objectively and considering different perspectives, reality checks can prevent negative thought patterns and improve mental well-being. Negative thought patterns. Have you noticed that you're regularly thinking negative? Because you ain't went and checked your own negative in the mirror and checked your own self and did a thorough reality check. The mirror is one thing. The reality check gonna get you in all the way deep. When's the last time you did it? I'll take a gander and wait. That's what I thought. Moving along here. And it can foster more accurate understandings of circumstances. Have you noticed lately that you're confused? You need to get more accurate with things. You ain't accurate because you ain't accurate with yourself. Get your water out and take a shot. If you ain't accurate with yourself, how the hell are you going to be accurate in reality? How the hell are you going to be accurate in the real world? How are you going to be accurate with anything if you ain't even accurate with yourself? Soldier boy. When your paycheck comes, you want it to be accurate? I would think so. So I would think if your paycheck is important, the reality of things is important with yourself and you would want to be accurate there. I mean, what the hell do I know? I'm just here at my house drinking water and trying to help you out. Don't take my word for it. Do your own investigation. That leads us to something really, really important out of the whole reality check. How often? Holy Magoligan, we can just take a double shot on that. We can take a double shot on that. Holy moly donut. How often shall you do a reality check? Whew, this is the hardest part right here. For y'all. For you. Nothing's harder when you make it easy, but out of this whole thing, the hardest part is this right here, gander. How often? Now I know what you're thinking. I did my reality check. You did your reality check in 1972. It makes no goddamn sense. How often does the weather change? You go outside, it's hot. By the time you come inside and go back out, it's goddamn raining. The weather changes multiple times a day, and that's how your reality check should be. Multiple times a day. Not you did it last week. Not you did it last year. Every day you need to do a reality check. And that reality check should start with you talking to God, getting on your goddamn knees and praying to Him and telling Him to lead you and guide you, and then getting deep in your soul, checking yourself. But don't get me started. Stupid man. A reality check should be as consistent as needed on a daily, hourly basis. You know, you might about to be cutting somebody out and you're like, ooh, reality check. Let me just go ahead. The reality check consistent. Ain't no, you did it last week, you did it last year. You need to do this like the weather. It's going to change in 45 minutes. So let's go back up over this for the people that was gandering in the back. Come on, gander. What is a reality check? It's an occasion in which one is reminded of the state of things in the real world. Not your fantasy, not your gander, scander, pooter, babber. In reality. You got to get back in reality. You're not in reality because you ain't even did a reality check. Do a reality check, get back to reality. You know why it's important? Because it helps you stay grounded. We already went over that because you know you got to make sound decisions. You ain't been making sound decisions and you want to avoid those potential pitfalls. And you want to avoid the situations and you want to consider different perspectives. See, a lot of y'all don't get out of perspective. You think your way is the only way. And trust me, soldier boy, when you're gandering along, that is the only way to do that clown shit. But get yourself out of your perspective and step into somebody else's perspective so you can get their form of thinking and understand. Just like you, gander. For somebody to understand you, they got to think from this perspective. Like, you know, they got to think from this whole other gander just to understand what the hell is you talking about. Get out and get the different perspectives so you can understand what's really going on while you doing your reality check and you coming out of your reality check. You done checked yourself. Now get up out here and understand. Maybe in the conversation, maybe in a relationship, maybe at work, maybe anywhere. Get the perspective of other people to understand where they coming from. When you're doing your reality check and when you're not doing your reality check, it's good to get different perspectives. But y'all pretty much get it. You know, get your water. Make sure you're drinking a lot of water. Make sure you're keeping God incorporated. And make sure you're doing a reality check. I mean, just keep it on a daily basis. You know, don't think too hard about it. Just keep shit in reality. You know, reality is the real world, not the fake world. Episode 31, Bar Talk from the Crib. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. See you tomorrow.